Hey guys, I'm Orla from your Women's Gear Review channel. Today we are reviewing the Stasis Pro backpack from Boundary Supply. In this review, we will, of course, I've gone ahead and sectioned it off into a wee summary, features, fit check, comfortability. We'll pack out the bag to see what we can get into it. We'll do a wee airline test, water test, and then run through some pros and cons. And of course, as always, if there is anything that we have missed that you would like to know about this backpack, then just pop us a comment below and be sure to get back to you. Okay, let's get cracking on with the summary. So this is priced at $329 US, and it is made up with the X-Pex VX21 Ocean Edition, and the lining is recycled nylon 230D ripstop. The dimensions are 9.5 by 14.5 by 6.5 in inches, and it is a 15 litre and a weight of 2.1 pounds. Currently, you can only get this in the colour black. Sorry, this is where I interrupt and just say, if you do happen to have a wee gander on the website of the products we are reviewing, then we would be so grateful if you could use our links below. This is no extra cost to you, and it just helps us as a team and growing our channel. What's that? Oh, you would like me to introduce you to the team so you can see who you're helping out? No bother, let's go. First up, we have our editor, Orla, our outreach manager, Orla. Oh, there is our script writer, she's shy. She's called Orla. Then we have this sexy lady for thumbnails. The main star of our reviews is the reviewer herself, Orla. And last but not least, the woman who does it all. Her name is kind of like Lorla, but it's Orla. So don't forget to click that first link to purchase your item. Okay, in terms of the shape and style, starting off with the shape of it. The front here is quite flexible. As you can see, depending on how you are packing it out, you can see that it kind of molds to that shape. Also, they've got these like magnetic closes. So it's really nice that even if you aren't packing it up as much, you can kind of keep like a little bit of a look to it by closing off these top moments here or packing it out and expanding that up, which I thought was like an interesting touch. It's quite nice. I would say that it is quite action looking. It actually makes for a nice wee gym bag if you wanted to as well, and you were gymming and then going off to work too, but it's also quite urban as well. It has a really nice structured back, a really nice false bottom here, especially if you are putting in electronics here on the back. This doesn't have a lot of padding on the front, or the bottom should I say, and on the front, so just being aware of whenever you're setting it down, depending on what you have in that, it might fall forward as well. So that's just something to keep in mind and to be aware of. I recently actually took this with me down to London. I felt like it was just really, really easy. I took it on the train and then on a flight back from London, and it worked out really nicely as a wee personal item, and I was able to kind of just, I was in a huge rush as well, so I was able to just chuck everything in and get out. I packed for, what was it, Friday to Monday, so a couple of days, and I was able to fit that all into this little cute bag. So they do offer limited 3-year warranty, international shipping, and 14-day returns. Okay, let's get cracking on with the features. So branding wise, it is lovely. I like how, depending on how the light hits, you'll be able to see this here, and then you have a little bit here on the side. You've got some on the back as well. So you don't have a lot going on when it comes to this external features of this backpack. We'll start off with this top grabbing handle here. There isn't a lot of space, but it's grand enough to just grab and be on your way instead of just grabbing onto these straps. It helps with the longevity of those straps if you do use the top handles, as I'm sure you are aware. Nice little bit of padding, simple to the point. You don't have any on the sides at all. This is going to be your only kind of handle here. So then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 lip holes here on the backpack. I don't opt to use those, but you certainly can go ahead and do so. It's super handy if you are on a bike and you wanted to place a bike light or anything there, or having that kind of external option to apply to this backpack is really nice. Now, what is a funky feature is that if you're not packing out the bike completely, then you've got these kind of like magnetic clothes. So one here, that extends up the bag as well, but if you're not in use, then you can kind of close them off. And that is the same for the bottom as well, so you can completely open this up depending on how you're packing it. Say you have a little bit more going on at the bottom, then you can close the top off. Really just depends, but nice in terms of like the silhouette and how the theme of this backpack is, which is quite action looking. So I definitely enjoyed that fun feature here. Then what we have is your kind of first pocket. your main pocket really. Now all the pockets and the zips here are going to be coated, which I absolutely love and something that I look for. You've got these custom pillars here too. So if we start opening this up, you can of course, because there is two, just come from the top if you wanted to, like that. Or you can open it up, get a little bit more light in here. And as mentioned, with those like kind of magnetic bottoms, you'll see the bag starts to open up a bit more on the inside if you have those opened like that. Then it is just space. Really easy clean material though in here, easy to kind of wipe down. You've got a little bit of a pocket here, plenty of padding on this. I will give you a measurement of this if you did have any tech that could fit in there. 14, but you're gonna have to be careful of that curve, by about 9. I don't think, if I am correct, that this would. No, I thought that would have fit in, but you know, clearly maths is not my forte. But if you did have something, then you could absolutely go ahead and do that. A little bit of padding. The rest is just space. It's quite simple. As you can see, that flexible front here. Then closing her up. Again, double zip so you can come from the top like that. Got a little bit of organization, which we'll get into in a minute. Or you can completely flatten this open, which is nice. Okay, you've got one stretchy mesh pocket here. Lovely, stunning material. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous to touch. You've got these two pockets here. Then you'll have premium zips here. You got YKK zippers. That's fab. Then you've got a wee pocket here. Now, I didn't opt to use this pocket, but that is just handy for like little smaller items. You like a little bit of organization, then you got it. Got a wee 2 pen kind of holders here. False bottom here for this kind of laptop compartment. Obviously it's going to be smaller for those laptops in here. Then a different kind of style of mesh. So this is definitely a bit more soft lined. As you can see, these have a little bit more airflow. Open this up. Again, just pockets. Be careful because they will be clamping together. So what you're organizing in there and what you've got. Got a little bit of false bottom here too. Then obviously this is a nice kind of moon shaped pocket because you are coming from the top. You can grab what you need here, and it has a little bit more structure to it. So it kind of stays in this shape and doesn't like flimsy flop over. Flimsy flop, aye, nor well. In here, you can add on your key here if you wanted to. I just find that a little bit awkward because then I have to do the effort of doing that. That is fantastic English. But I just prefer if there was like an opening to it, so it would make my life a little bit easier. But nonetheless, that is in there. Close that up. Giving you a measurement for this pocket. What do we got here, guys? 13. Ooh, by 9? Are you gonna fit? Actually is fine. Kind of makes the curve a bit. If you wanted to though, I mean that's fine in there. If you wanted to, you could just set in your laptop like that. If you had a little bit of padding, it might be a little bit more protected. And that is that space. On the side is where you will find your little secret compartment, which has the bright interior. I would have loved this bright interior throughout the backpack. This is RFID safe, so it means if you are placing in your passport in there, nobody, or ID or anything, nobody can scan that. So that's lovely. Coated as well, fantastic. Now this back system I absolutely adore because of this. I don't know if it'll put you, it does, it's like ribbed. So you definitely feel that when it's on your back. Nice bit of airflow as well. Stunning. What you can do, and we'll see, is detach these like that. Put them in the back like that. And stow away your straps. How cute is that? I never really opt to take them off, to be honest. I just don't find the need in it. On the side, you're going to find these two kind of gatekeeper straps, which is a genius idea. Look at this, right? Hold on. Take that off. This is what I want for every kind of system. This makes my life 10 times easier. Don't know what you're for, but you're here. Couldn't freaking tell you. That's the God's honest truth. Let me know in the comments below. Or by the time I've edited this, I've figured it out what it is. And You don't need to tell me, but I'll probably tell you on screen what it is. Cute. That is that. The padding here isn't the same as the padding on that. Just kind of like that rougher styled mesh here. Doesn't run onto the main part of the strap like from the top. It stops here, that extra padding, but still that mesh runs there, if you can see. Get more into that in the fit check, but that is the back system as well. So let's go ahead and pack her on up. As mentioned, I did take her away for a couple of days, which worked out super well because I just wanted something that I could chuck everything into, and because of the flexibility, and I knew that it was gonna fit for EasyJet, I really didn't have time to even like consider. I just had to get on the train, so that was fantastic for that. So we are gonna go ahead and place our hoodie here at the bottom, like so. Our book is going to go here. Headphones, snacks, umbrella is going here, and I need my water bottle, reusable water bottle. Okay, let's close this. So like that is a 500 ml. Get on in. Comes really handy, those magnetic buttons, because then you can open up and expand the bag like that. See? Look how cute it is. You also have this pocket here, but it becomes a little bit too tight whenever the backpack is fully packed. That's something to be aware of if you wanted extra security as well, or swing the bag around. Place your phone in there. Get in. 12-inch there. Charger here. My wallet, purse. I'm not placing it onto this, but you can do it. And my keys in there. You can use that wee space if you want. Can I fit my glasses in there? They'll probably get squished to death. Right, well, my charger doesn't fit there. So, right, that's that. Can I get my charger in here? Yay! We can. Whew. Lord, that is that all packed up. Let's give you a wee weight of everything when it's all in there. 3 kg. Okay, time for a wee fit check, comfortability, and see how this feels on the female body. Okay, so before I get into it, this is what the backpack looks like on me. For reference, I am 5'6". Now, what I immediately noticed, now, it's hard because if you're wearing a big puffer, you don't really notice it, right? But see, when it's like this, if you're new to the channel, I like my backpack to be right up here. And there just isn't any more material left. So it would have just been nice if there was just a wee bit more material, a wee bit more give, or an easier way to kind of get access to that. But unfortunately there is not. This is what it is. So it's a little bit like loose. So then the kind of comfort side to it gets kind of pushed to the side with that. It does kind of, you know, separate from the old girlies, but the way I like it would literally be up like this. I don't think you need a sternum strap or anything like that because of the leaders and the weight of it, but just for it to feel a little bit more secured. And also, like, if you wanted to like run with this backpack, then it would feel a lot better if I had like that little bit more material to kind of pull in on, because there's just no more give to it. Otherwise, the straps are fine. There's a little bit of padding on there as well, which is nice. And also the back system is really, really nice too. There is a little bit of sort of like a structured pattern to that too, so you do get a little bit of comfort with that. It's just a shame that there is no more material for me to pull on, because this would have been ideal. Okay, for a wee airline test, this is the requirements for EasyJet. As mentioned, I did take on a flight and on a train as well. This is going to be really nice for those kind of budget airlines because it just fits in a little bit neater. You don't have to worry about it, and also with that flexibility on the front, then you can squish it in a bit more, but because of its like leaders as well and the dimensions, you're going to be grand for especially EasyJet. For the water test, this is absolutely perfect. Absolutely love. You have no worries. Okay, time for some pros and cons. Pro number one is definitely the materials. Absolutely fantastic, especially for that water weather resistance. Another pro is how quick and easy it is to use, and also that kind of secret pocket, a wee bit of attention to detail even for a small compact bag. Some cons to think about are the things that I look for, which is that bright interior on the inside. I would have just loved that. Also for the price, I would have loved maybe like a front pocket. Just another preference. I think it works grand for this kind of style of bag though, but I just prefer a water bottle compartment on the outside. So that is the end of our review. We hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then why not consider joining the channel and hitting that subscribe button. If you do happen to have a wee gander over on their website and you're thinking about purchasing this bag or any other bags, then we'd be forever grateful if you could use our links below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.